Okay, we're back again. I've currently got a couple of new things from the chemical guys. Some Propolis Plus and some cut number 1. Now if you've seen my other video about wet and dry buffing rubbing, you'll remember the spoiler that I was doing some work on. I was complaining that the cut wasn't deep enough to be able to get rid of the stuff, and if you can have a, you might be able to see, and I've taken some photos, that there's quite a few swirl marks and stuff like that. I might actually run the camera over it. Here we are, back again. You guys remember the work that we were doing on the spoiler with Maguire stuff? Well, this is a good example of everything that was left behind. And we were using some Maguire's medium cut and a swirl remover. So this is the end result of what we did there. As you can see, there's a lot of swirl marks, and didn't get away all the scratch marks and stuff like that. So bit of lube everywhere, always a nice little helper, because we're not working on such a big area. I don't think that we're going to need much of this at all. Maybe just a couple of little drops. Go like this and see what happens. Start it off nice and slowly. Okay, now I'm finding all the imperfections in the paintwork. I actually want to try and get them out, so I'll do some more work. And but I'm very impressed, because using such a heavy cutter, and it's just not leaving any swirl marks or anything behind, and there's no dust. There was a little bit of splatter when I had the spray, but yeah, I'm very, very, very impressed. Wow, Well, that got rid of all the swirl marks. Now remember that I used the cut number 1. A couple of guys reckon that they use a little ingredient that breaks down and becomes a finer polish. Looking over this, it's only the deeper scratches which are left. All the finer scratches that were left behind from my work before have all gone. All the hewing's all gone and everything like that. It's there's a few little scratches up here, so I might see whether I can brace this spoiler down and give it a bit more pressure, because I couldn't work with any pressure then. Just wanted to see what would happen, so I'll be back in a sec. Alright, now I'm going to try that again with a bit more product. I'm going to press a bit harder to see whether we can get rid of the deeper imperfections that are in the paint, just with the product, without saying it, just to see how good this product actually is. And I'm very impressed so far, so I may have to try and brace that down, or I'll just see what happens. Still working very, very slowly. Okay, now I've noticed a few deeper scratches have appeared, and there's still some sanding marks up here and stuff like that, so I've jumped onto the yellow Hexalogic pad and give it a bit of a spray, because it's a deeper cutting pad. Also got this at the same time that I got the cut 101 or 1.0, and we'll just squeeze a little bit on here and see whether we can get rid of these deeper scratches with it. And it's very annoying having scratches in your paintwork. We want to try and get as good a finish as possible, even though it's only practice run. So again, going very slowly. Now, remember how it looked before? This is after going over it with a actual cutting pad, a heavy cutting pad. It's not a polish or anything, and it's with a cut, Chemical Guys cut number 1, and that is what was achieved. And if you remember all the swirls and everything that was left in before, when I went over it with the Maguire's medium cut and the swirl remover, this is just a pure cutting compound. There's some scratches in the actual paintwork which are reasonably deep, and I reckon they'll have to actually be sanded out, if they're able to be sanded out, because not being so deep. But the rest of the paint has been left with this insane finish, and all those little dots that you can see is the reflection of all of the metallic particles. So we'll run over it with some of the Chemical Guys Pro Polish Plus, and See if that makes the paintwork any deeper. I'm going to change to the white polishing pad, or mica pink polishing pad, thanks to the red paint. And give it a bit of a wipe down, get rid of all the cutting compound. This stuff wipes off so easy as well. It's absolutely beautiful. You can see a few more scratches, but where I've sanded, I can actually see some real clear spots as well. So even though it's not an absolute perfect finish, those scratches there are very, very, very deep. So I might have to get some 2000 grit sandpaper or something, or 2500, just real fine sandpaper, be able to do some work on it. And here we go with my nice pink / white, say actual polishing pad, where the orange and the yellow are cutting pads. So we'll go like this. Get some this beautiful pro polish, which I noticed took out because I did some handwork on another car, and very thick, a little bit too much product. Unfortunately, they didn't come with a flick top like on this one, so it would have been much preferred, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. But I guess if anyone of the who works for chemical guys use this, that's a nice little tip for you. As you can see, I've got heaps and heaps of product on here, so I'll work it all in. And again, just working nice and slowly. No pressure whatsoever. Work the machine the way the machine works it. Nice grey, thanks to the Pro Polish. I have to clean up my pad nicely now. See a bit of a scuff mark there. I'll see whether I can work it out with the
first.
piss off.
I asked
you. Okay, as you can see, going over the bonnet after we've gone over it with the Pro Polish and the Cut 1.0, the finish is far better and there's no swirl marks or anything, which is pretty damn good considering it's out of a Rotary. There's still a few scratch marks and stuff like that, but they're pretty deep. I reckon I can still get my fingernail into a lot of them, but that's alright. And yeah, it's just much better, much glossier. The reflection is brilliant, and the amount of sparkle we've got is absolutely fantastic. So we'll throw this together and see what you all think.